Hey guys, it's been a while since I made my last video, and the reason for that is because I've been currently dealing with a pretty major bout of depression, and I think normally when you see me record my videos, I've normally been either in a neutral mood or slightly depressed, or maybe even like kind of manic, but every once in a while I do fall into I guess, pretty major rut as far as depression goes. And today I'm going to be talking about exactly what that's like, and it pretty much explains why I haven't been uploading a lot recently, or why maybe I every now and then take these long 1 week breaks. And as far as like what it's like for me to have depression, it's not I know that a lot of people experience depression as having I don't know, like severe suicidal thoughts and like tendencies, and you know, having like these non-stop negative thoughts, or you know, like being unable to move past you know, I guess memories that make you feel bad or whatever. I don't know what that's like, because I don't know, for me that's not exactly how I experience depression. And you know, I'm not sure if it's because of my experiences with different substances, or you know, maybe my knowledge of like things that are more like meditation, mindfulness related, or I don't know, maybe it's like my cultural upbringing, because I do remember learning in psychology class that different cultures, especially like collectivist cultures, experience depression differently. But for me, it's really less of these suicidal thoughts and stuff like that. And you know, maybe I'm lucky, maybe I don't have it as bad as other people, but for me, it's really more of a physical thing. And what I mean by physical is that it's like, it's just all like, for me, depression is, it's almost like my mind slows down to like a crawl, to like everything is just in slow motion, like my thoughts. And it's not necessarily that I feel sad, but it's that I just feel like numb and empty, and even more numb than I normally do. But it's like my numbness is, you know, magnified by 1,000 times. And it's like, I feel like a hollow, like I feel like there's a hole inside me, and I'm just this vast void of emptiness, if that makes sense. And yeah, that's the best way you can describe it. And it's not even that it feels bad per se, or maybe it kind of does, but it's not like bad, like where I'm like freaking out, or like, you know, like crying and stuff like that. But it's really more like I don't know, it's just complete and utter emptiness. And what and yeah, this is another thing, is like I'm kind of able to talk right now because I'm slowly getting out of it, and I'd say I'm like 50% depressed right now instead of 100%. But when I'm fully depressed, it's like I can barely speak properly. I can barely formulate my own thoughts. And it's like, yeah, it's like my mind is just it's like I have to drag my mind, you know. It just takes so much energy just to even like formulate a sentence, and you know, talk normally, or like enunciate with like any sort of enthusiasm, you know, like I try to, even though I'm pretty bad at that. But aside from that, that's another thing I wanted to talk about, is just the complete lack of energy. And yeah, it's like all of the it's like when I'm depressed, like the only thing I really want to do is just lie in my bed. And it's not even like a conscious desire, but it's just like I just feel so fatigued and so tired that um you know, lying in my bed doesn't even feel good. But it's almost like this feeling where like my body, when it's lying against the surface, it's like this invisible like psychological glue that's just adhering my back or my body to my bed, and just any surface that I'm lying down on. And it's like I want to get up, but it's like maybe it's like the comfiness, or I don't know what it is, but it's like I'm just glued and like I'm stuck. And if I think too much about it, it's like it takes more and more energy just to like try and like rip my body from my bed. And it's like I'm almost stuck and I can't like get out of it. And I know it's all in my head, but that's just, I think, what depression feels like. And it's also the feeling that like just the weight of the world, I don't know, is just, not only are you glued to your bed or whatever surface you're lying on, but it's like the weight of the world is just I don't know, you feel like the weight of the world is just resting on top of you. And it's like, you know how they say in physics that you have like was it like the atmospheric pressure, right? Because you have like 1,000 meters, like a column of air that's essentially being on top of you, like pushing down on you because of gravity. And normally, because you're a human being and because of thousands of years of evolution, you don't feel it anymore because you have I guess your body's pushing back or whatever, like physically. But I guess psychologically, like I feel like I can feel that whole column of air, just that invisible column that people normally aren't aware of. I can just feel it pushing down on me, and I can feel the gravity pulling on my body. And, you know, obviously this is all in my head, but I guess that's just what it's like, because maybe it's the lack of energy, or it's like, it's not even that I feel it, but I guess it's that it's what it feels like, you know, it's what it feels like to have depression. And not only that, but it's just depression comes with a motivation, or just a lack of motivation to do anything, because well, I don't know, I guess it's the lack of energy, and that definitely contributes to that, and this feeling of being like stuck, I guess, and unable to move, or unable to will yourself to move. And also there's just the fact that nothing, oh, my arm, just nothing really feels like pleasurable anymore. And for example, normally I feel kind of okay watching YouTube, or, you know, maybe working on some of my hobbies, but when I'm depressed, it just doesn't feel good to do those things anymore. And nothing really gives me, it's like, yeah, it's like then back to the numbness idea, the idea of numbness, where it's not that it feels bad, but it's that you don't really feel anything anymore. And maybe I'm not experiencing depression, maybe I'm experiencing something else, because I don't feel like killing myself. I don't feel sad, but it could be an issue of severity, I guess. But yeah, that's pretty much what I've been going through for the past week and a half, and even a bit now, but a lot less, because I'm able to get myself to talk now. And yeah, but as for what I do when I'm depressed, I mostly just sleeping, and if I'm not sleeping, I'm lying on my bed like this and just, I don't know, just lying there and not really doing anything like productive, I guess. And or I guess I do eat, so that's a good thing, but my appetite is definitely not as much. And yeah, like I'm even fucking tired holding my phone up with my hand because I don't know, I just don't feel like doing anything. I guess I should be thankful that I don't feel suicidal, because I really don't want to know what that's like. So what else? Yeah, can't really think of anything else to say. And you know, to everyone subscribed, thanks for sticking by. And I know I've been pretty inconsistent about my upload schedule, and it's pretty unprofessional of me. But yeah, it's just, I guess it's something I have to learn to work through, like my feeling this way, and so I can upload more consistently and maybe get more comfortable like uploading in the morning like this. So even if my parents are awake and stuff. Yeah, anyways, I'm probably gonna end the video now because I can't really think of anything else to say. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. And yeah, anyways, bye for now.